Welcome back, everyone, to the Impact Zone. Welcome back to Impact on FS10. And it is time for our main event showdown. Two former X Division champions to hook it up one-on-one. It's going to be Michael Shane, accompanied in the ring by Trinity, against Chris Sabin. And of course, where do you see Chris Sabin? You'll see Tracy as well.
Basically, we're getting to see two rivalries right here. And you know this friction between Trinity and Tracy after lockout. And think about the war that Michael Shane and Chris Sabin had in the X Division. The fact that I get to see these two one-on-one in the ring again brings joy to my heart because, man, great memories when these two meet up.
The Office of the Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, has just handed me an envelope, Don, and check this out. Dusty's office tells me that next week on Impact, we will hear from the man who has been assigned as the special referee for AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett for the NWA title, May 15 in Hard Justice. We will hear from the Huntington Beach bad boy himself, the man who holds the record for the longest reign as UFC champion. He held the belt for over 3 years. He's beaten all the mixed martial arts legends from Vanderlei Silva to Ken Shamrock. Wow, we will hear from special referee Tito Ortiz.
I'm dying to hear his plans for the match. I'm dying to hear how he's going to keep control of the match because when Jeff Jarrett's involved, he's so resilient. I mean, you can talk about the athleticism of AJ Styles all day long, but Jeff Jarrett finds a way to retain the belt every time someone tries to take it away. I'd like to hear what Tito Ortiz is going to do to keep this going fair and square.
Yeah, and if that isn't enough, next week on Impact, here's another note from Dusty's office. We are going to have a special gauntlet preview. Of course, upcoming at the pay-per-view, May 15 in Hard Justice, you will see 20 men in the ring in a gauntlet for the gold to determine a new #1 contender to the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Next week, we will have a 10-man gauntlet preview, but Don, there's going to be high stakes in that gauntlet preview match because the first man out will be the first man in on May 15th, and the last man out of that gauntlet next week on Impact will have a huge advantage of being number 20, the last man in at Hard Justice.
Which is so important in a gauntlet of that magnitude with that many people. But look at these guys right here. As you see Sabin and Michael Shane trading blows. So much bad blood between these two. And the blood just keeps boiling hotter. With Trinity and Tracy involved, Sabin goes for a quick pin, but he can't get it.
I hear that Sabin and Shane are going to be two of the 20 individuals in the Hard Justice Gauntlet for the gold. Watch Sabin slide through. Smart move by Shane to drop down to the floor.
Oh, look at this right there. Nice move. Sabin, what a counter. Oh my gosh, he worked against Michael Shane. That's what I'm talking about. Is there any chance to see that again?
Beautiful move.
Wow.
Takes Michael Shane down as Chris Sabin has turned this match in his favor.
Unbelievable right there. Michael Shane thought he had him going backwards. Oh, Trinity though. You know, man, what a move she did at Lockout. As we talk about that move so often. She's aligned herself with Michael Shane.
It's one of those moves, Don, that we will never, ever forget when Trinity moonsaulted off the top of the six-side to steal it. Almost as if she was challenging Tracy to come and get some.
I'll tell you what, she's a daredevil, not afraid of anything, but we saw Tracy also. She didn't hesitate for a second as she flew into the cage and clotheslined Trinity. These two have a little bit of a jealousy, a little bit of a war, and you knew the competitiveness was going to come out. But now Michael Shane in control after Trinity kind of basically stirred up the pot.
Director of Authority Dusty Rhodes realizing the impact, the importance of this main event matchup. As you see by the Fox box on the top of your screen, he's added extra time, 30-minute time limit instead of the usual 10. Pin attempt, the lateral cover by Michael Shane, but Sabin able to power out at 2.
And think about these two when they were both basically in succession. Sabin had the championship, then it went to Shane, then it went back to Sabin. I mean, they were synonymous with the X Division, and they're on their way back. As you know, they've got Christopher Daniels in their sights, but right now they're renewing that rivalry, and I mean, it's just as bitter as it was from a year ago.
Boy, May 15th, Hard Justice really shaping up to be a very special, perfectly placed knee.
Inside out right there.
Yeah, in addition to Styles versus Jarrett with Tito Ortiz as referee, as we see the cover, still life left in Sabin. AMW, Don, this is great news. They are going to get a return match against the Naturals. One week ago, Chris Candido led his tag team, Stevens and Douglas, the Naturals, to winning the tag team championship belts. May 15, AMW, they get another shot.
2, 3, 4. What's wrong with you? I got till 5.
But you got to give the Naturals credit. They were able to wrestle those belts away from AMW, but we'll see if they can hold on to them at hard justice.
Did you see that? Baseball slide right into the face. Quick cover, had the far leg hooked.
In this game.
But still, just another near fall, just another 2 count for Shane.
Michael Shane's so innovative. I mean, he takes advantage of opportunities. I mean, he learned from one of the best. He learned from Shane Douglas, and he knows when and where to make your move. And right now, Chris Sabin is reeling from it.
Now, an opportunity here to wear down Sabin. In effect, to neutralize him, and that's exactly what Michael Shane is doing. Also takes away his win here. Variation of a sleeper, but boy, looks like a chokehold to me almost. Referee Andrew Thomas, however, is right on top of it.
Not to mention, you can see the taped wrist over the eyes, too. I mean, he can scrape them, cause you to be blurry, and miss something that, especially one of them patented super kicks that Michael Shane has, but you see Chris Sabin fighting to his feet and throwing the elbows and a nice right.
We've mentioned both of these individuals, former X-Division champions. The title belt that is now held by the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
Nice boot by Michael Shane.
Again, just when it looks like Sabin is going to get on track, Michael Shane has an answer for him.
Tell you what, Chris Sabin right now is just absolutely doesn't know where he is. Oh, but he does have enough awareness to get out of that pin.
The superstar from Mexico, Shocker, who captured the X-Division escape match at the Lockdown pay-per-view, is going to go to hard justice as the #1 contender. All the X-Division wrestlers, I mean, that's a role that they would love to be in, but Shocker is the man now, and he will challenge Daniels for the title May 15th.
Michael Shane right now gonna go, oh, as he catches him with the elbow going all the way over the ropes. Vicious hit on Chris Sabin. Ooh, man, Chris Sabin's in trouble.
Slingshot move by Shane, crashing down with the elbow across the defenseless body of Sabin.
I'll tell you what, Chris Sabin right now has been totally taken out of his game, one of the most promising young stars in this industry, and Michael Shane thought he had it. Can you believe we're finally going to see AJ Styles? The phenomenal AJ Styles and the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, lock horns at Hard Justice.
Oh, it's just amazing, Don. The level of anticipation for this matchup is completely off the charts. This is the chance. This is the opportunity that AJ Styles has been waiting for. And yes, Dusty Rhodes has made it official because after Styles wins at Lockdown, he gets Jarrett with Tito Ortiz as the special referee. And look at this comeback by Sabin.
Nice comeback, and then Michael Shane finds a way again. He sees an opportunity and sends Sabin out of the ropes.
He just momentarily derailed the comeback again. Wait a minute. Challenging and almost charging right after Tracy is Michael Shane.
Think about the history they have.
Don, hold on tight. Quick commercial break upcoming. More of Shane and Sabin when we return to Impact on FSN. We're back in the Impact Zone. Continuation of our Impact main event. The two former X-Division champions, Michael Shane and Chris Sabin, battling it out. Michael Shane, he's done everything here to control Chris Sabin. Sabin trying again to mount a comeback. Perfectly placed kick.
One thing we know about Chris Sabin, he has no quit in him. This guy has a heart as big as his body, and he's just a fighter. He's so aggressive, and here he is, making a comeback. Nice move right there, Sabin going for it. Oh, so close, Michael Shane. Oh, but look at that. Michael Shane gets right back up and levels him with the clothesline.
How many times can we say it? Pin attempt off the clothesline and another near fall. Every time that he starts to mount an offense, he's cut off by Shane.
I'll tell you what, though, it reminds you of the Michael Shane that ruled the X-Division at one time. Always took advantage of the right situation. He's doing that right now, and Chris Sabin having a fight to try to get some kind of momentum, and Michael Shane won't let him.
Boy, I think you make a great point. Ever since Michael Shane has been aligned with Trinity, it seems as if, for whatever reason, he does have that fire back. The fire that he had when he was X-Division title holder.
Well, when you see Trinity jump up on the top of a cage and moonsault like she does, that's gonna drive you. That's gonna motivate you. She might be just the perfect choice to get Michael Shane back that X Division gold.
What better way to ensure justice at Hard Justice? For everyone involved, for TNA management, for the National Wrestling Alliance, for the TNA fans, and yes, for the phenomenal AJ Styles, the announcement that NWA Director of Authority Dusty Rhodes, has placed Tito Ortiz as the special referee for Styles and Jarrett. That's huge. We are going to have justice at Hard Justice, and yes, Trinity involved again physically.
Who better, though, than Tito Ortiz, huh? Who better? A man who's afraid of no one.
He's gonna
a man who vanquished Kid
He's not going to
Shamrock.
back down from either man.
Are you kidding? I mean, it's going to be a situation where Jeff Jarrett is going to have to concentrate on winning this match with his skills alone.
And I cannot wait to hear from Tito Ortiz. Yes, we will have the Huntington Beach Bad Boy exclusive interview next week on Impact. Sabin again, fighting back. The series of fights, that one rocked Shane in the corner.
I'll tell you what, Chris Sabin again showing that heart that he has as he's just fighting back, and again, Michael Shane takes the shortcut, takes the cheap shot, but it gets Chris Sabin off his back.
Shane measuring, sizing up Sabin. Drives a right hand to the side of the head that rocks him. Now going to try and fire him off, and does. Shoots him into the ropes. Went for the close.
Oh, look at this move by Sabin. He's got it. No, man, was that close.
I thought he had it as well, but pin attempt leads to another cutoff move by Shane as he drilled him and dropped him with the close.
1, 2. Oh, Sabin just fighting with everything he's got, and Shane's got an answer for everything.
Have you seen anything like this?
No.
The ebb and flow of this match.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Although I think overall, you have to admit that Michael Shane has had the overall advantage.
Yes. Oh, he has. I mean, if you were the judge on right now, if you were Larry Zbyszko, and you had to pick a winner, you'd have to pick Michael Shane. I'm just being honest. And Michael Shane showing dominance again. Chris Sabin not able to mount any kind of a charge. He's going to have to get the pin when he gets the opportunity because he doesn't have much gas. But he's still got the strength. Look at that.
Shane connected with 2 short arm clotheslines, but he was answered with that released overhead suplex by Sabin. Both men down as referee Andrew Thomas puts in the count, and you see at the top of the screen that box reflecting the time left in this match as we go under 16.5 minutes in the special 30-minute time limit bout.
I'll tell you what, these guys have given everything that they've got. You see Sabin just kind of using the mat to fire himself up, and he's firing right at one right after another.
Elevated over is Sabin.
Shane
with
wanted
the kick.
super kick. Here he goes. Look, oh, what a move by Sabin. What you doing?
Pound him down.
2, no. He kicks out of it. What a match.
The resilience that these amazing athletes of the X Division are noted for on display in our Impact main event.
Boy, you hit it right on the head. Resilience, athletic ability.
Daring him to get up. Sabin has Shane to his shoulders. Could it be cradle shock?
Here comes the cradle shock as you see Michael Shane trying to fight it off, and he does.
He did.
And there he goes. Oh, nicely placed perfectly by the knee.
Inverted atomic drop, powers him down.
1,
has that near
2.
leg hook.
No, he kicks out just in time. Wow.
Starting to see a little frustration here, I think, from Michael Shane. Yes, he has dominated this match, and yes, he might be ahead on points.
But he can't put him away. He can't put him away, Professor.
Take him up a second time, fought off a second time by Sabin. Wild clothesline miss.
Oh, and he missed there. That was just knowing your opponent right there.
He was going to go for the tornado DDT. Tossed off, this could be the patented super kick for Michael Shane.
Oh, Sabin knows it. He counters it. Dude,
side roll.
He get it. He got it.
He got it with the side roll. He got the 3 count. And that's the most important thing. He got the pin, and yes, he got the victory. He got the win.
Sometimes you just got to hang around, Mike. If you can just hang around long enough, the opportunity will come to you.
Oh, come on.
Super kick by Michael Shane. Totally unnecessary.
Drilled him with that super kick, did Shane. Oh, there goes the referee.
Oh, unbelievable. This is just not right. Now Trinity's coming in.
Wait,
what's she doing?
What's her involvement in here? Already 1 super kick.
Oh, come on.
Him in
now another
a
one.
second super kick by Michael Shane on Sabin.
Oh, this is just wrong. And look at this. Trinity's picking him up again.
Tracy's got to get in here.
A third one. Oh, the
third super kick. Come on.
She doesn't know what to do.
You're right. She doesn't know what to do.
But she's gonna give it a shot. Look at this. She's to her feet. She's got Trinity by the hair and slams her down.
Oh, and covering up. Wait a minute. Keep your eye on Michael Shane. Keep your eye on Shane.
No.